Daily tip, and today's daily tip is that lawyers' letters are meaningless, which may come as a surprise considering I am an attorney and I do write lawyer letters, but talking about two specific types of letters that lawyers use, in my opinion, to try to intimidate people who do not have lawyers, or even some people who do have lawyers. The first is the letter that you'll get right before an action is commenced, and that'll be something along the lines of, if you don't do A, B, and C, I'm going to be filing in 5 days. Or if I don't hear from you by the end of this week, I'm going to file something. First of all, if they're going to, let them do it. But more importantly, it's a meaningless threat because nothing gets filed that quickly. Unless they'd already intended to file, and then your response wouldn't help anyway. So disregard that as any kind of coercive pressure in your case. The second type, and the more common, is what I generally call nuh-uh letters. Nuh-uh letters are letters that one person will send saying, your client did A, B, and C, and they're a horrible person. And then you have to write back, nuh-uh, we didn't do that. It was actually your client who did it. These letters are meaningless. And I say that because they're not admissible in court. They're hearsay documents, and they're created by another person. They're usually more often written by the lawyer for his or her own client to read. So even though they're being sent to you, the attorney wrote it so that his or her client would think or believe that they're really advocating for their rights. They do very little but increase costs, tension, and litigation because they're not admissible anywhere. Now, once in a while, some of those letters do need to be responded to if they are severely egregious. If there's an allegation of child abuse or neglect or dissipation of assets or anything of great magnitude, then responding is appropriate. But generally speaking, these letters are going to be meaningless, and they're used really just to impress their own clients and possibly to intimidate the other side. So if you find this information or my other videos helpful, do me a favor and give me a like on the video and share it so that more people get to see it. I'm going to try to do this each day at this time at 6 o'clock because I think it might be a more convenient time for most people watching it. And with that, I'm going to sign off.